What's going on, everyone? It's Andrew here with Better Every Day. So today we've got a pretty exciting video in store. We've got a buys and tries day, and make sure you stick around to the very end of the video because we have something very special for one of my very loyal subscribers that I have. And yeah, so today was a little bit of a quick day, but I was super excited to get it done because my kids were not feeling that well again today. And because they weren't feeling well yesterday, I had to just basically skip the gym as a whole. So, I was a little disappointed in that, but, I have to come back and make sure the family's taken care of first and foremost. So today was kind of rushing through, not rushing through, but I was trying to make my gym session as quick as possible. So I got to do some recording in the gym today, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at that recording. So the first thing that I usually do, if you guys follow this channel, is I do a max set of pull-ups, and I ended up doing these pull-ups with a neutral and closer grip than I usually do. And that was just because there wasn't a lot of places to do pull-ups that were in like the weight room over here, and the way the camera was facing, I could have used the longer bar, but it was on the opposite side. And so yeah, then I was just like, I don't really do too many neutral pull-ups, so let's go ahead and just change it up for the sake of variation. But yeah, you can see right there, just doing my best to kind of get all the way to the top, lock out the best that I can, and then lock out at the bottom to do dead hangs. Then the next exercise on the menu was bicep curls. So these are hammer curls, and I love doing hammer curls because of the neutral grip. It just works out different parts of your bicep, whether you have a pronated or supinated grip. And a lot of my bicep exercises I like to do with a neutral grip, kind of like a good in between, not necessarily like best of both worlds, but it's just a good balance, and it's kind of just like an in between. And today was following with the theme of the rest of the week, to where we're doing 12 sets maximum and a minimum of 9 sets. So you can see, just did my 12 sets of hammer curls there. I believe that was my second to last set, but I can't remember exactly when I recorded each one of these. Then I'll usually superset with my workouts, and this is one of those cases where I'm supersetting everything, and then I'm going straight over to dumbbell tricep extensions. And this is one of my favorite exercises to do. I can really feel this burning in my traps, and there's two things that I try and do here that I feel like when I'm watching other people do these, especially in the gym, they don't always do, which is, go down basically as far as your tricep will let you, as far as the stretching goes, and then go all the way up to where your elbows are kind of, as close to being locked out as possible. So that's what I aim for. Next was the cable curls, and you can see I'm doing it with the rope. That again allows me to do curls with the neutral grip position right there. And what I'm aiming for while doing this is getting that squeeze up at the very top, having minimal elbow movement. I mean, some elbow movement is fine, and then going all the way back down to straighten out my arms and lengthen my bicep each and every time that I do a rep. And this was definitely my last set. I can remember that. And just like I did before, so I did a set of pull-ups in between the last set of exercises and this set of exercises, and I'm supersetting again and going to the tricep push downs on the cable machine. So just getting that ready to go. And then here, what I'm focusing on is trying to keep my elbows as still as possible. And that's just to isolate as much of the tricep as you possibly can. And I go all the way down, and at the very end, I just kind of flare my wrists out just a little bit. And I feel like I can feel better activation in my triceps when I do that, as well as getting like a full extension in my elbow on the way down. And yeah, you can see it's definitely getting some good work in there as far as the triceps go. We did a couple of other exercises, and I'll kind of walk through what I did while I'm doing this challenge right here, which is the TheJ Jordan challenge that he's been doing all month. I told him I was going to do it today, and by God, I did it. So we're going to start out with 100 jump ropes, and while I'm doing those 100 jump ropes, I'll go over the rest of my routine that I did in the gym. So as soon as I got done with that, I did spider curls on a slightly inclined bench, and the big reason why I do that is I feel like it isolates the top of your bicep just a little bit more, getting that extra squeeze up at the very top, and I love the way that it just like fatigues your bicep and allows you to get as much elbow flexion as possible. And I did that in the pronated grip to just kind of isolate my bicep, the long head of my bicep, as much as possible. And then as soon as I got done with that, I did standing overhead tricep extensions and knocked out a set of those. And then last but not least, I knocked out some isolation curls, but I actually did it on a decline bench. There we go. We just got done with the ropes, right, or the jump ropes right there. Now going on to the battle ropes, and man, I love doing these. This is only like my second or third time doing them, but I don't know. You just you can kind of like feel your work being transferred through, and it's just a great feeling for sure. I know why TheJ Jordan does these. They're pretty awesome. Moving right into the medicine ball, going to do 10 of these, and these were actually a little bit easier than I thought they were going to be. I was throwing the ball down pretty hard because I didn't know how hard I needed to throw it down, so the first 2 reps were a little wonky, and then yeah, I started kind of getting it a little bit under control. But yeah, anyways, back to my workout sets. The next thing that I did was isolation curls, but on a slightly inclined bench, and I do that to get as much stretch as possible in my biceps. And then as soon as I got done with that, I had tricep kickbacks on the cable machine, which I've talked about previously. I like doing it on the cable machine because you have resistance all the way through your workout. Anyways, back to TheJ Jordan's workout, doing some burpees, 10 burpees right here, right after those other 3 exercises. And yeah, you can definitely feel it by this point in time in the workout. And man, I wish I could have done all 3 sets, but I'd already been at the gym a little longer than I wanted to be because, like I said, I needed to get back home to the kiddos. So yeah, jumping into the jumping jacks next, which this is going to be the last exercise for one of the sets in the little circuit that TheJ Jordan does. And yeah, normally I would start that over, or he normally starts that over and does 2 more sets, but wasn't able to do that today. But anyways, that is a pretty good breakdown of what I was able to do today. I was really glad that I got some recording in place at the gym, and I was really glad that I got to at least knock out 1 set of this workout for TheJ Jordan. And yeah, I definitely want to knock out the full exercise the next time that I get the chance, and I will definitely be doing that. So anyways, with all that being said, I got to give a huge shout out to TheJ Jordan, and I will link a link in the description below to his most recent video of this workout that he did, so you guys can kind of see how it's done by the man himself. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have for today, guys. I'm about to knock out some more active recovery stuff, foam rolling and dynamic stretching, and I may try a touch of yoga today, like I was talking about yesterday. So that's what's in store for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm glad that you stuck around this long to watch it, and go ahead and smash that like button so that I can do more videos like these. And also, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing with your life right now? Subscribe so that you can see every one of these videos that I do. I like to do interesting and new things, especially when it comes to challenges and things to that nature. So yeah, guys, I really appreciate all the support, and as always, stay motivated and stay fit.